Hey, you guys want to see my video?
Hello everybody, welcome back, it's Friendly Grinder here with some more Diablo action. But before we start, please remember to subscribe to the channel and also don't hesitate to drop some useful comments with your thoughts about builds or maybe some new ideas.
Drop it!
Hello guys, one more time. So today is the day of the update video about my daily routine, which is GR 119 now. I'll just explain in a minute what's going on and like, whoa, so we're doing like 119, like 119 speeds. Well, they're not really speeds, but I'll just explain you in a minute, like I said. So in the last video I said I would be basically level up the gems to the point where I hit everything on 130 and will be everything augmented on 130. I just decided to augment everything, left the belt just like it is, and then obviously I can augment the ammo. The flavor of time is also not the ancient one, so I can't augment the amulets and the rings. Like I just left like that, just simply because we can just have like much better, like here instead of strength, like I already said, so you can have basically the critical hit damage, and here instead of strength, pure damage, area damage. I think the pure damage will be better though. 130, 130, 130, 130. 130, 130, 130 and 130. I just finished this last night, so it was a couple of days of grinding on 113 and 114, which that was equivalent of me doing more than 20 times leveling up the gems on 1% chance to level up the gems. It's like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot. Even the last night I started on the 118, and last night I already level up all those 3 gems. Just I was playing a couple of hours, I level up all those 3 gems from 133 to 134, and today idea and basically the couple of next days idea is just to hit 3000. During that time obviously I would like to level up as much as I can, as I possibly can. Right now I'm starting to empower the rift, better chance to level up. I'm not really like increasing the odds, you know, drastically, because this is just one more time to level up, but still I'm just starting to do this right now just simply because those rifts which I'm doing right now, they're about like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. I've done some like 6 minutes ish, but they're usually like 7 minute ish, like something about 8 minutes, below 8 minutes. What can I say about the setup? So this setup which I'm running right now is like the setup which I've been running before, because on the last video I was wearing the flavor of time, just simply because on 113, 114, with that level, with that stats, just talking from my point of view, was like doesn't really matter. I was really fast, so I wasn't bothered. But if you wanna do like snowball kind of like 120, starting to snowballing 120, that's the best possible, best in slot Hellfire Amulet, just simply because Hellfire Amulet will give you additional damage. You need to hit, for example, if you're running the rampage here, so you're just running the passive skills like that, and then you need to hit obviously something which you're looking for, or just basically simply something what you're running. If you're running the brawler and you hit brawler, you're good to go to basically swap this to the rampage or whatever. I obviously hit the rampage, so I just leave the brawler here. You might say like, wait, what? So you're saying like flavor of time is worse, but the flavor of time just give you like that edge of pylon effects lasts twice as long. Yeah, but then you're just gambling basically on the rifts. I'm not really the gambler when we're talking about the speed farming. Speed farming is about the efficiency of DPS output, damage, consistency. So you have to apply your damage constantly in the same way. It's not like you just high rolling on the rifts and density in order to be faster, and then the rest of the rifts you just slow down. And I honestly was testing that a lot, and to doing like 119 and 120 rifts, which I will be doing soon. That will be like about 10 minutes, and I'm not really happy about this, because with that setup currently I'm running, I can basically do this below 7 minutes. That's the point, just to do as fast as possible. That's the best possible build, just simply because the brawler which you are not running, because it's kind of speed push build, so you're not gonna run the brawler because the trash mobs are easy to kill, so you're running obviously the rampage, and then the brawler which you are not running in this setup because you don't have the Hellfire Amulet will give you additional 20% damage, and the 20% damage on average will be like 4 million additional damage. So, and why is that? Because simply when you will be doing your 25 stacks, and when you're killing the mobs due to the rampage passive, increase strength by 1% for 8 seconds to 25 times. So when I got 25 stacks, my damage on shit on average it's 20, sometimes it's 22, 21, 22, 2, so it's 20-ish. So on average it's 20, and the 20% from the brawler passive is additional 4 million damage. So basically I'm hitting for 24 million damage constantly. So like I said, I don't really like to gamble and high roll pylons on the greater rifts. Obviously when you're doing push build, there's no any other way around. You have to use the flavor of time. That's the thing which allows you basically to finish rift, and then you have to obviously fishing for density and high roll for the pylons in order to maybe finish the rift, because even if sometimes you are like 3, 4, 5 minutes more on the time bar, you might not finish the rift just simply as that. And you probably know what I'm talking about, because you had that situation like, oh boy, it's easy, I'm snowballing everything, I got contact pylon and I got the I don't know, empower pylon or whatever, and then just simply the next level floor, it's like no mobs at all, no pylons at all, and then you just tilt yourself and like, wow, oh my god. So the next goal for the couple of days is, like I said, so to hit 3000, and that will actually be my first time in my life I will hit 3000, because last season I was playing the wizard and I just managed to do like 2100, which still was like really time consuming. I remember it was like really wasn't easy to get 2000, not like this season it's like really easy to get 2000. I even wondering to go like really high, but I don't really try to, you know, make any promises, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna stop on 3000, because on the 3000 I will do lots of videos, so stay tuned for that. I will basically cover every possible build. I'm just gonna do some spoilers here. I'm just talking about like every possible build. We starting from the two-hand build, so we will see the Squirt and Gizzard on 115 speed, and we will just see how it goes. I'm not gonna, you know, try to fishing for anything. I'm just gonna simply play on 3000. Like I said, we see how it goes. Honestly, I think that's the best possible build for solo players. Hellfire Amulet, two-hand Messerschmitt River with a Hellfire Amulet, obviously the Bastions of Will set, so I think that one will be just snowballing crazy. Then we got the bow with COE, so just simply we're just dropping Band of Might from Hera, and we just simply putting the convention of elements. I reckon this build won't be able to survive on 115 as a solo player, because that's like a great build, just swapping set of Hellfire Amulet, just putting Quert here with Gizzard, and that's really like great build to play within the group. But normally, well, I will test that. I probably will upload the video as well, so stay tuned for that. But I don't really have like much hopes. Like that would be great. Honestly, that will be snowballing, that will be amazing. That will be snowballing, that will be amazing. Just the issue how we're gonna kill the Rift Guardian without the Angels. I don't know about that, but still I will upload that and test that. On one hand, Crimson, which is really good, and just recently I swapped Istvan set instead of Bulkatos. Just simply was testing that. And overall, honestly guys, if you are running Istvans like in this setup, because lots of people running that build and I didn't really cover that build at all, I didn't upload any video with that. I tested that last night. This build, it's not better than running push build with the Hellfire Amulet. Why is that? Just simply because COE just convention of elements when proccing, it's just snowballing crazy. And this one we don't have the COE, but you might think, yeah, okay, but we got damage dealt is increased by your percentage of cooldown reduction, and it's about like 55% more damage, but still this is like just 55%. Here we will have like 200 much more percent, and that consistency of that 50%, it doesn't really feel like it. I just honestly, this build is just when you are not able to survive without the Berserker, so that's the build for the people who are not able to survive. This build is much more snowballing, much more consistent, and honestly in every possible way. Sometimes you're obviously running without the Berserker buff, but honestly that's not the issue at all. You just don't feel that on 120 regardless of you're running with Berserker or not. Obviously you have to run with the Berserker to do that, you know, hardcore damage, but other than that, you just simply can, you know, run and not die. Which you will see clip in a minute how I'm doing like 119. Right now I covered everything, so stay tuned one more time for the next videos, which I will cover every possible build on 115 on the 3000 Paragon. So that's my idea behind the leveling the character to that point, and then after that I will try to basically hit all the gems to 140 before I will start to upload more push videos. That's it for now. Stay tuned for more videos. I hope you guys like it, enjoy the clip, and see you in the next one.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their